Tower, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 25, 2.21, altimeter 2, NOTAMs, self-serve fuel service. ILS 7 not monitored.
You're using the wrong sunglasses.
What do you mean?
Those sunglasses are not good for you.
Literally, it's in the name. It's supposed to be for pilots.
They only serve to stop you hearing properly and cause pain. Go ahead, try them again.
Oh yeah, they do hurt. Forget these. What's the solution?
The solution is flying eyes. Click your fingers for a gift.
Both of them, or just the...
Oh, just click your fingers. Time's pressing.
Wow.
Information X-ray.
I can hear it, and there's no pain on the side of my head. Hold on a second though. Who are you?
I'm you.
I'm talking to myself. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
About as weird as the time that you sleptwalked and pissed on the door like a dog.
Cheers. Because the thing about flying eyes is, they allow you to hear a lot better when you're wearing them underneath your headset. I used to wear other sunglasses that had thicker arms. They would break the seal of my A&R headset. You know, you'd lose a little bit of A&R, which isn't ideal. So, you know, being up here as a pilot, hearing is very, very important. Hear traffic calls like this one. It's not in my area. Hearing air traffic control, hearing ATIS, hearing everything. That really diminished with the other sunglasses that I was wearing. But as soon as I started wearing flying eyes in 2019, that changed. Because these are designed specifically for pilots. They're really, really good sunglasses. Like, stylish, comfortable, like you don't feel them under the headset. If you want to get a discount on them, you can save yourself 10% by using discount code LewDix. They're literally the best sunglasses. Seriously, these things are game changers.
Welcome to LewDix Aviation, the home of fun-filled aviation videos. I invite you to like, subscribe, and enjoy the flight as I welcome you to the sky. LewDix Aviation videos are edited to be as entertaining as possible. This may remove context. Many procedures, situations, explanations, and flight phases have been edited out. Do not use for instructional purposes. This video is for entertainment purposes only.
Alright boys and girls, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the cockpit of 4713 Charlie here from shelter at Orlando Executive Airport. I am going flying solo today to do some practice with power off 180s. I have not done power off 180s in quite some time. I pride myself on maintaining my proficiency, and in all honesty, I've not maintained my proficiency on the power off 180. Now, there's a specific reason that I am coming out doing this other than proficiency. Well, I mean, it goes hand in hand with proficiency. My best friend Otto is going to be starting his commercial training, and I'm going to be his instructor. So, that's going to mean a lot of videos, mainly on his channel, which has been dormant for the past God knows how long. And so yeah, get yourself subscribed over to Autopilot. I'll link it for you. You can go over there and then see us doing his training. There'll be a little bit of training on my channel as well. Considering we're coming doing commercial, I need to come out and practice some commercial manoeuvres, and one of those manoeuvres is a power off 180 accuracy approach, which means picking a spot on the runway, engine fails, and I've got to put it down on that point. So that's what we're out here practicing today. But yeah, you got to maintain proficiency. So you know, as the instructor, it's all good and well holding the certificate, but if you're not proficient in the manoeuvres that you're teaching, a little bit hypocritical, no? That's the way I see it anyway. So that's what I'm coming out doing. Executive Towers, Cherokee 4713 Charlie, only short 7 Alpha 7 ready.
Cherokee 4713 Charlie, land Executive Tower, wind is calm, left turn northwestbound approved, runway 7 Alpha 7 clear for takeoff.
Alright, here we go, finally it's clear, runway 7 is on the ground, we're on the correct runway. Here we go, heels are to the floor, and power is set. All my gauges are green, looking good, airspeed's coming alive, waiting for 65 to rotate. And then I'm going to climb out at VY. 60, 65. Welcome to the sky.
Yeah, flying, you know I've been flying. I've been in the sky, touching clouds.
Clear left, making a left turn northwest.
100 knots on the dash, set my pitch, swap my trim, I keep on climbing. Straight to the top, I've been on my way.
Slowly coming to grips with this trim. I don't like it being up there. I was flying with Otto yesterday, and every time that he went for the trim, he was under the hood, I was giving him an IPC, and every time he went for the trim, he was elbowing me in the face. Like, terrible positioning for the trim. Leesburg Tower, Cherokee 4713 Charlie with 10 miles to the southeast, inbound, touch and goes.
Southeast, Roger, you set it better for left or right downwind?
Left downwind, please, 4713 Charlie.
13 Charlie, left downwind, runway 13, report midfield left downwind.
Report midfield left downwind for runway 13, and just for planning purposes, I'm looking for short approaches today.
Okay, have your request.
Right. Alright, let's talk about these power off 180s. I'm going to pick my point. My aiming point, or my point that I want to land is going to be
you said southeast.
the 1,000 foot markers. That's where I want to land. So I'm going to have to aim to be power off. Well, it's going to be power off, it's power off 180 dipshit. But I'm going to have to judge it, and it's been a while since I've done it, so I'm going to give myself about 3 seconds or so once the engine fails on downwind as a reaction time, and also to take it out just a little bit, and then I'm going to turn it in. I'm going to hold off on my flaps until I know that I've made the runway. It's all about judgment and getting your aiming point, getting your aircraft into the position on, you know, once you're over the runway. Nose to the aiming point, but you want to be power off. Well, again, power's going to be off. You want to be flaring over that aiming point, but that aiming point's got to be correct. You know, if I choose an aiming point of the numbers in this particular aircraft and try and make the 1,000 foot markers power off, I don't think that's going to work. In a Cessna it might, because they float for days. Pirate ship, basically. Cessnas of the Caribbean. But in this thing, I don't think it's going to float as much, so I'm going to pick 2 centerline stripes before the 1,000 foot markers to be flaring at that point. So I want to be aiming for 2 centerline stripes before it. That's what's worked for me in the past. It's a very calm day. That's the thing about this. Practice it all you want with your instructor. You can practice it in various conditions, but the conditions are always changing. So on the day of the check ride, when you go and doing your commercial check ride and you're out there and you're on downwind and the DP says, okay, your engine's failed, what do you do? The conditions might be completely different to what you practiced for that week prior. So it's tough. Tower 4713 Charlie, midfield left downwind 13, short approach.
November 13 Charlie, Roger, tried to follow short final, runway 13, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 13, traffic inside 13 Charlie. Alright, wait till we're a beam out of point, and there goes the power. Looking for about 72 knots. I'm going to trim up for it. If I can figure out which way is the trim. 1, 2, 3. Turn it in. There's nothing saying you need a symmetrical base to final. And there's no way we're making this.
1390, go around.
Go around, United 1390. You guys got to do better than this.
There's nothing better than flying around in a Piper Cherokee. Let's do it. 1,000 foot markers, please. We've been cleared for the short approach. Alright, here we go. Power's coming back. Nice and easy. 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the engine's failed. Okay. Alright. Do something about that then, don't we? Alright, alright. A nice easy turn, best glide speed please. That descent is coming. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Kind of doing like a semicircle to get it back to the runway. Yeah, I know I've made it. 1 notch. Let it stabilise for a second. Still maintaining good speed. Got my aiming point that I'm looking at on the runway. 2 centerline stripes before the 1,000 foot markers. Coming on to final. 2nd notch of flaps. Just holding off on that 3rd. Got my aiming point, looking at it, got the nose on it. There's my last notch of flaps. That's going to really bleed this thing off. And I've got a good speed coming down towards the runway. I'm levelling out at the 2nd centerline stripe before the 1,000 foot markers. And oh, it's off centerline though. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Alright, flaps are up, we're rolling. Not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm pissing myself off here. Not good enough at all. Alright. This is proficiency, boys and girls. This is why we need it. Made the 1,000-foot markers. Off centre line! How embarrassing is that? Alright, this time, centre line, 1,000-foot markers. At 4713 Charlie. Midfield, right down with 13, short approach.
Cherokee 13 Charlie, short approach approved, runway 13, clear for the option.
Alright. 13, clear for the option, short approach, 4713 Charlie. Alright, we're doing it again. Centre line this time, please. We're going to turn it in. But we got best glide speed, we're golden, we're looking good. So it feels a little bit different to last time. But I'm going to leave the flaps out at this point on the last one. I brought the flaps, or started introducing flaps a little bit earlier than this, but I'm going to start introducing them now. I know that I've made that runway and second notch of flaps there. Just hold off on the last one until that I know that I've got my point. Beautiful. And there's the last notch of flaps. I've got my speed. Now have I got the centre line is the question. Bring it into ground effect, rounding out over that second centre line stripe before the 1,000-foot markers. Let it float a little bit and bring it down just towards the end of those 1,000-foot markers. 65, rotate, welcome back to the sky.
I don't see you prior to that point.
It took me 3 attempts to get my point on the centre line. I'm not really counting that second landing as successful because it was off centre line. And I hold a higher standard than that. But okay, I'm getting a feel for how this thing glides again. I love this. I love this. This is so nice. And I appreciate you watching the videos for me to be able to share this with it.
Mike, runway 13, clear to land.
Clear to land for 17 Charlie Mike, runway 13.
Alright, I got that traffic in sight out there. That shouldn't. Oh wait, that's that a boat? Or is that them? That's a boat, actually. Oh no, that's a Cessna. I can't tell the difference.
Cherokee 13 Charlie, there's a Cessna you're going to follow that's out there on the left base about to turn final.
Alright, I'm looking for traffic, 13 Charlie.
Yeah, if you want another 360, it might help you if you want a short approach again.
Yeah, no problem, I'll make a left 360, 4713 Charlie, thanks.
Yeah, you make it pretty tight, he's fairly close.
Alright, right. Maintaining altitude. This is why I like to come to Leesburg rather than do it Orlando Executive. I know I'm doing 360s, I've done 2 360s, but it's all been relatively quick. At Executive, it's extended downwinds 360s. It's difficult to fly out of Executive nowadays, unfortunately. And I got the Cessna inside, 13 Charlie.
Number 13 Charlie, short approach approved, runway 13, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 13, short approach approved for the 4713 Charlie. Alright, cool. Let's replicate that. We're coming to beam our touchdown point. And the power is back. 1, 2, 3. Oh, engine. Give it a few seconds. About 900 feet seems to be the point to making the turn. Here we go. We're looking good. I've definitely made it. I'm going to turn in towards the numbers with just 1 notch of flaps in there at the moment. See, it's varying where I'm putting in the flaps on each approach. I've got my speed, we're looking good. Coming in, I've got my eyes on my aiming point, 2 centerline stripes before the 1,000-foot markers. Bringing it in, don't just hold the flaps. Alright, last notch, there we go. Bringing it into ground effect. Speed is bleeding off. We're rounding out and flaring over that second centerline stripe before. And we bring it down. That's okay, alright. And we roll. And welcome back to the sky. I want to try on the left downwind. And 4713 Charlie, any chance for left downwind this time?
13 Charlie, left downwind approved.
Left downwind it is, 13 Charlie, appreciate it. That's another reason, accommodating. Not to say the controllers down at Executive aren't. I actually really like the controllers at Executive, but they're just constrained by the amount of traffic that goes in and out of there.
Number 13 Charlie, short approach approved, runway 13, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 13 with a short approach, 13 Charlie. Alright, 1, 2, 3, oh no. Oh god, oh no. Still not to 900 feet. No, I am. We're turning it in. Keep that nose down, don't stall. Alright. Keep it turning in, keep your speed. See, this is why I don't like putting all the flaps in at once. Back there. Because you'd be too short. Wait until you know that you've made the runway. And then you can get the flaps in there. It's a different approach though. It's a different feel. I've got the speed. Got my speed. It's coming in and it looks different. So I'm going to use a little trick here. 1, 2. Gives you a little bump. Got to make sure you keep the nose down though. Alright, we're coming over our aiming point. Oh, it's not the best landing. Not the best touchdown, but it's on the point. 60, 65, rotate, welcome back to the sky. Let's go again.
As I'm swinging it back around the traffic pattern to do another power off 180, I'd like to tell you about my Patreon page. My videos will always be free, that's never going to change, but I've got a Patreon set up for those that want to take their support a step further than just watching my videos. Don't get me wrong, everybody that has taken the time out of their day to watch my content is greatly appreciated, but for those that want a little bit more, Patreon is the place to go. My patrons get access to exclusive perks like early access to videos, discounts on merchandise, interaction with myself, and more. But even more than that, my patrons are a part of the channel. As you may or may not know, I rent the aircraft that you see me fly on my YouTube channel, and today's flight was made possible by my current patrons. I really do appreciate everyone's support, and those that want to take your support a step further, you can visit patreon.com/LewDix Aviation, choose a tier, and become a part of the channel.
People fishing down there off the 170, off the boat. 13 Charlie, midfield, left downwind 13.
13 Charlie, short approach approved, runway 13, clear for touch and go.
Clear for touch and go with a short approach, runway 13, 4713 Charlie. Alright!
Tower, Cessna, float plane 27908.
Once again,
Seaplane basin
1,
requesting
2,
takeoff, and then
3,
back over to the southeast.
Number 27908 Echo, departure VHR on rest. The line right now is 1603, altimeter 2990, report airborne.
Turn it in.
At risk and we'll report airborne 27908 Echo, thank you.
Okay, this one looks different from the one before. I know I'm way too high at the moment. Let it drop in, let it drop in. Make sure that I'm not putting flaps in too early. Second notch, be careful putting flaps in a turn, of course. A little bit high, but that's okay. I've got my eyes on my aiming point, which is 2 centerline stripes before the 1,000-foot marker again. I've got my last notch of flaps in there. That's going to give me a steep descent angle. I've got my speed. I've got my aiming point. Bringing the nose down. Dropping it in.
Over to Severus, 98 Echo.
Got my speed. 2 centerline stripes. Rounding out and flaring. Ooh, floaty. And flaps up. We roll. Let it come airborne, beautiful. And Tower 4713 Charlie, I'd like to amend it to just a straight out departure.
13 Charlie, straight out is approved, frequency change approved, we'll see you.
Frequency change approved, thanks for hospitality, 13 Charlie. Lake Apopka traffic, Power Cherokee 4713 Charlie with 2,000 feet northeast shore, Lake Apopka heading south eastbound towards exec for Lake Apopka.
LewDix.
Yes sir.
Welcome to the sky.
Welcome. You made it in a video.
Hey, I love your videos.
I appreciate that, man. That's very cool. Yeah, bit of a mixed bag up in Leesburg. When you don't practice it for quite a long time, the skills diminish. It's such an important thing to keep proficiency on. And if I can be honest and candid with you, I'm annoyed at myself for some of that performance today. Landing off centerline, not something that I will accept or tolerate from myself or from
going to ground. Nice job.
From other people that I fly with. That sounds like I'm a bit of a dictator, that, doesn't it?
Take it up,
Oh, Dixler.